Hello, world. Welcome back to Cup of Wisdom with Jesus and Coffee, a place where the faith is brewed fresh daily. And as my motto, grab yourself a cup and stay a while. Now, today I want to talk about healing, being vulnerable, but also rising strong. You can't heal if you hide. So let's talk about it. Healing is a process, it is not a race. And you cannot heal what you refuse to reveal. And I'm going to say that again. You cannot heal what you refuse to reveal. And when I say that, I don't mean going out and telling your business and broadcasting yourself to everyone about what's going on in your life. That is not what I mean. What I mean is to take it to God with honesty and being vulnerable before Him, being bold, being confident, and allowing His grace to work in you. Being able to admit that shame, that pain, that hurt, that betrayal, even your own flaws, being able to admit those things in the presence of God, knowing that He cares and knowing that He will not judge you. When we hide from God, well, when we try to hide, because He already knows, but when you do hide from God, you can delay your healing. And it's not God that's doing the delaying, it's you. Because we must first admit that we need healing and that we believe that God will come through for us in those areas. One thing that we have to stop doing, and it's hard because we're humans, we have to stop looking and listening to the world, because it will make you think that you can keep everything bottled in the inside, and just don't take it before God, let it lay dormant, and it will pass and you will be okay. Just forget about it and you'll be okay. But actually that is wrong. Because the only thing that does, when we let it lay dormant, we don't take it before God, we don't ask Him for help, we don't ask Him for healing, that makes the wound grow bigger. It makes it grow deeper. It makes it embed in your heart. And that actually can keep you in a state of denial. But we have to know, trust, and believe that our God is bigger than whatever it is, that whatever pain it is, whatever shame, whatever flaws, whatever it is that we have in us, that our God is bigger than anything. We have to grow closer to God. That's why it's so important to get close to God. And we have to gain that confidence in Him and also confidence in yourself. And we have to have so much confidence in God that we can take any and everything to Him, knowing that, that's where it stays. That's where it is. You don't have to go and blast it to people or to the world. Take it to God. Not going to Him to look impressive, because like I said, He already knows what's going on. He already knows what's in your heart. So you don't go to Him to look impressive. Go to Him with vulnerability. Go to Him acknowledging what is going on, where you need the healing. Go to Him for help. Because whatever it is in you, whether little, whether big, whatever it is, things that stay in the dark in you, in your heart, can begin to affect your daily life, and it can begin to affect even your reactions. And what I mean by that is, when you let something fester in your heart, no matter, like I say, whether it's pain, shame, flaws, betrayal, whatever it may be, when something sparks that thing in you, it can cause you to react from that place of not being healed. You can react from that place of not being healed. Whereas if you take it to God and allow Him to grace you and to work in you, you can react from a different place. So we have to accept what has broken us. Whether you did it yourself or someone else did it. However that looks for you. You have to surrender it to God and stop pretending that it's okay. Stop pretending that it's fine. Stop pretending that you can do it yourself, because you can't, and you can let it lay dormant in you and you'll be okay. You know the saying when they say a closed mouth does not get fed? Well, God is waiting on us to open our mouth and to receive the healing that he is giving. He wants us to come to him with confidence and boldness, laying it out, being vulnerable before him, allowing him to help us, allowing him to heal us. So we have to have faith. You have to have that faith that God is our healer and he is our restorer. And just think about this. If you never heal, how can you grow properly? How can you get to where God is calling you? Again, if you never heal properly, and properly is allowing God to help you heal, allowing God to heal you, how can you ever get to where God is calling you to be? And another thing, brokenness does not stop purpose. The world may make you think that because however way that you were broken, whatever has happened in your life, that you can't do this. There is no way God would allow you to do this. That is not true. Brokenness does not stop purpose, because God can mend those broken pieces back together better, his way, the way he intended for them to be. You were only broken for a moment, because God can put you back together. So don't look at the world and say, well, I've done this. There's no way that God will allow me to do whatever it is that he has called me to do, because he will. He's just waiting on you. He's waiting on you to open your mouth, to be vulnerable, to accept whatever it is that's in your heart, to accept it, to accept the shame, to accept your flaws, knowing that he's not going to judge you, but he's going to help you. So allow God to mend those broken places. And I encourage you all that if you are festering something in your heart and that you know that you need healing from, you don't have to be afraid to go before God, because he is waiting on you. He is waiting on you to open your mouth. The world may tell you to continue to be silent, to continue to keep it in, to not go before God, because, what is that going to help? But God says, bring it all to him and allow him to work in you and through you. Because total openness in God brings healing and freedom. Again, total openness in God brings healing and freedom. So I encourage you today to heal. Allow God to help you heal from whatever it is that has broken you recently, that has broken you in the past, whenever it may be. Allow God to heal you. That's not even a factor. Allow God to heal you in his way. Allow him to make you the best version of you, the version that he created. So heal, don't refuse, and rise strong, because God sees what's in you. He's just waiting on you. That is it. That is all I have for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in to Couple Wisdom with Jesus and Coffee. I love you all with the love of Christ. And until next time, I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.